Phantom of the Megaplex, Disney's bold attempt to answer the question, what if the Phantom of the Opera gave up music and instead ruined a Regal cinema on a Saturday night? It premiered on Disney Channel in November 2000, right smack in the golden age of DCOMS, the era when Disney cranked out a new made-for-TV movie every 3 weeks like it was a Marvel assembly line. And while some of those movies became really iconic to us, Smart House, Brink, Xenon, and of course, can't forget Halloween Town. Others slipped through the cracks. And then there's Phantom of the Megaplex, which really didn't slip through the cracks. It tripped, fell, busted a nose, and got stuck in a movie theater popcorn machine. That was a horrible joke. I quit. I quit YouTube. That's it. Thanks for watching. I quit. Tonight, we're going to look back at Disney Channel's classic, or technically a movie that exists. And we're going to be sitting here asking, was this movie really spooky? Or was the real spooky the customer service? All right, for all you visual people, let's set the scene. The year 2000, Y2K, the panic was over, boy bands ruled the earth, and Disney Channel was its DCOM prime. Disney's formula back then was pretty much the same throughout every movie. Take an everyday kid, add a weird gimmick, and sprinkle a moral lesson so obvious even your goldfish could understand. Smart House. Kid gets a futuristic house that tries to kill him. Moral of the story, family is more important than technology. Brink. A cool rollerblading teen movie. Moral of the story, your friends are more important than the money. Phantom of the Megaplex. A kid works way too much at a movie theater. Moral of the story, family is more important than Regal cinema. So what's the plot, you ask? Pete Riley, a teen who works at a local megaplex, is in charge of prepping for the biggest movie premiere of the year. I mean, naturally, chaos ensues when a mysterious phantom starts sabotaging the theater with pranks, glitches, and general spooky tomfoolery. Think like Scooby-Doo, but with less Velma and more spilled soda. That's another joke. I quit. That second one was it. I'm done. I quit YouTube. Let's talk about these characters because they are very bland and interesting at the same time. Pete Riley, our main guy, 16 years old, running this theater like it's the CEO of AMC. Dude's really taking this job seriously, and you think his 401k depends on it. Like, if he doesn't do what he needs to do, he's gone. He's homeless. There's just no going back. Pete gives major assistant manager at 17, who already hates capitalism energy. His siblings, the wannabe detectives, the ones that think it's cool to hang out with older kids and not kids at their age. They're like the Dollar Tree version of Mystery Inc. Instead of talking dog, they've got movie trivia. Lots of movie trivia, actually. These kids could name the cinematographer of Citizen Kane, but can't figure out how to get a popcorn out of their braces. Explain that, Disney. The staff. This theater has the wildest collection of employees. There's a goofy projectionist, the cranky boss who makes Mr. Krabs generous, and of course, the random kid who exists only to scream the popcorn machine's broken. That's literally him. That's literally what he does in this movie. I wish I had that job. That job's pretty much easy. All you gotta do is popcorn machine's broken. Where's my check? And then we have Movie Mason, played by none other than Mickey Rooney, who pretty much works there for free. He loves movies and quotes a lot about how much he loves those movies in general. But of course, boss man Sean literally hates his guts. And finally, the Phantom. Cracked my neck when I did that. The villain who lurks in the shadows, pulling off terrifying stunts like unplugging projectors and running away through hallways. Truly chilling things. Now that I'm thinking about it, he's not really a phantom. He's more of a inconvenience to humankind. Yeah. That's what he is. Not gonna lie, that Phantom had me shitting my pants when I first saw him. Something about that silver face, that weird whatever material he had. My black ass would never work here. The minute something like that happens, gone. Not even a 2-week notice, a 2-hour notice. I'm gone. There ain't no way in hell I'm working there if I see this man running around. Nope. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a professional black person. What? And I get these powers that tingle when things hit the fan. About, so the minute I saw this Phantom, gone. No 2-week notice. I'm giving you guys a 2-minute notice. My black ass is out of there. You can miss me with your $6.50 an hour. I'm leaving with my life. All right, the plot breakdown. Let's break this down for all you new people who don't know the movie or who know it and just, oh, I remember that. Let's break it down a little bit. The movie begins with Pete running around the megaplex, stressing out about the big Hollywood premiere happening tonight, of course. Because apparently Hollywood celebrities decide, hey, forget LA. let's debut our movie at a suburban mall theater next to JCPenney's. Makes total sense to me. I mean, why go to LA? Why go there? You just do it in this suburban mall. Easy money. But before the real shit hits the fan, the movie tries to show us how awesome and quick thinking Pete is by cleaning the mess with a hockey stick. So you're telling me this big ass Megaplex doesn't have a broom in the surrounding area, especially the lobby of the theater. You're telling me there's no broom? Everything's running smoothly until the Phantom strikes. His first act, and this is very chilling. The popcorn machine overflows. Oh, I got goosebumps. Holy shit, that's not it. The escalator stops.
Phantom of the Megaplex strikes again!
Pure nightmare fuel. And now this is where the shit kind of starts happening.
And now, cut to black, our most popular movie has the lights going berserk. Stop it. I mean, all I know is that the lights are tied into the same computer program as the projection system.
Why isn't Merle up here?
Merle the projectionist? But he's the only one who showed up here tonight. How's he supposed to be in all three booths at once?
So they finally find Merle working on another projection system, and he has his thoughts on why everything has gone wrong up until this point. At first, I was a little skeptical about him, but now I really see why he's suspicious.
I think the problem here, my friend, is someone's deliberate attempt to ruin our big night.
And every time something happens, they treat it like a building is on fire.
What happened to the van? Run for your lives, children! It's a tornado!
Grandma probably had a little something in her cup because all it was a big ass fan that our hero Pete had to turn off dramatically. Does he know it wasn't a real tornado, right? Or is it just me? Everyone leave. Evacuate the building now. Everyone go. Meanwhile, Pete's siblings are convinced it's all work of the so they start investigating, which of course means sneaking around the Megaplex with stealth of two kids who've never whispered in their lives. How can you be stealthy without not whispering or doing anything stealthy? But they manage somehow. Oh, and then boss man Sean had this to say.
Riley, it's Movie Mason, our so-called Phantom. Think about it. He's ticked at me for having tossed him out. He's never gotten over the fact that he doesn't still own this place. What better revenge than ruining our biggest night?
Oh, I forgot. This is the same guy that got caught twice and didn't find the face of the guy. Very suspicious in my opinion. The climax builds as the Phantom finally gets revealed, and guess what? It's before I give out who the Phantom of the Megaplex was, let's throw some action clips into this. The theater manager, yep, just a disgruntled employee in a cape. Edna would not be happy about that.
Knock it!
Basically a Scooby-Doo villain who didn't even try that hard. I mean, the popcorn machine, the Coke spraying everywhere. Literally the only thing he had else to do was get caught and then be like, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Meddling theater ushers. Technically. In the end, Pete learns the family is more important than work, which is ironic because this man was literally on the track of being employee of the decade from working every single day. And for what, $6.50 an hour? I mean, bread's bread. Bread is bread. So in this movie, let's talk about the weird stuff, like the weird stuff. Number one, why is a premiere happening in this random Megaplex? Did Steven Spielberg just spin a wheel and was like, oh, right there, that's where we're going? Number two, the Phantom's pranks are so lame, it's actually hilarious. Now that I'm thinking about it, how the hell did he get himself up there like that? He had to tie himself up, blindfold him, put tape in his mouth, and then somehow hang himself from behind? If he wanted to be really scary, he could have been like, popcorn is $23, and that would really frighten a lot of customers. He would have been more terrifying than what he did. And lastly, the Phantom's costume. He looks less like a threatening villain and more like a Party City employee on their smoke break. I mean, come on now. I could see the Phantom working at Party City on a smoke break, looking just like that. What's the difference? Another part of it is, what's the legacy of Phantom of the Megaplex? Well, it's not exactly in the Disney Channel Hall of Fame. In my opinion, I think it is. I low-key love this movie. This was one of those movies where I was just like, I don't want to watch this, but I want to watch this. You had me at 9 years old like this. This is exactly how I watched it every time the Phantom showed up. But you gotta remember, Halloween Town. Magnifique peak of DCOM. People remember Smart House, but Phantom of the Megaplex, it's like that weird cousin you forget to invite on Thanksgiving. It's like, December 12th, and you just remember, like, we forgot to invite him on Thanksgiving. Maybe we should invite him for Christmas. And then you're like, I'm gonna purposely forget on that one too. Disney never made a sequel, which I think was a missed opportunity. They could have done, the sequels are always better than the original, in my opinion. But it was a missed opportunity. I would have killed for a Phantom of the Megaplex 2 Phantom in IMAX. Imagine. Instead of a 3D movie, it'll be a 4D and he just pops out of nowhere, steals your popcorn, runs away, and laughs while he does it. Terrifying stuff. So, final verdict, Phantom of the Megaplex wasn't scary, it wasn't even suspenseful, but it was peak Disney Channel movie, and for that, I salute it. I have a nostalgic heart for all these movies. Phantom of the Megaplex is top 10 on my list of favorite DCOM movies. I have a lot of goated ones, but I think Phantom of the Megaplex for me is a top 10 movie. Thanks for watching, I really do appreciate it. If you guys want more of these scary movie retrospectives, please sure to like it, subscribe, share it with your friends, hit the bell notification so you guys won't miss another video of mine. I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's your boy Hendixon. Peace.
Gucci coat tip, I spin here. Shawty got it big, Shawty wanna live, fucked her in the crib.